This is Warren Buffett, the wealthiest man in the world, who's also one of the most generous. He's been called the Sage of Omaha, the Wizard of Oz, and of course, the Oracle of Omaha. But how did he get to be so wealthy? What are his investment strategies? And why has he given away so much of his money? Well, if you want to know how this modern-day alchemist turned his humble beginnings into the life of luxury, stay tuned. We'll tell you everything you need to know about Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett was born on August 30th, 1930, in Omaha, Nebraska. His father, Howard Buffett, was a stockbroker and politician who had a decent amount of money. His mother, Leila Stahl, was a homemaker. He was just 6 years old. His parents divorced, and his father married one of his co-workers from the bank. Warren never had kind words to say about that woman because she only sought out his father for his money. She didn't like Warren and his sister and always tried to belittle them. On top of that, Stad decided to move to Washington, D.C. with his new wife and left Warren and his sister with their maternal grandparents in Omaha. Warren wasn't very happy about it, even though he liked visiting his father every now and then. Felt bad for his mother, who couldn't afford much and had to work long hours. To help her out, Warren started his first business venture at age 6. He delivered newspapers, and by age 10, he had expanded his business by buying a paper route that earned him enough money to buy his first stock, 6 shares of City Service at $39 per share. Unfortunately, by the time he sold those stocks, he lost all his profits. Still, it sparked his interest in the stock market, and he kept reading everything he could get his hands on about it. At age 11, he met Benjamin Graham, who would become his lifelong friend and mentor. Graham was an expert in value investing, which consists of identifying undervalued stocks and making long-term investments. It took some convincing, but eventually, Graham agreed to teach Warren the ropes of his trade. At age 17, Warren invested his entire savings account of $1,000 into a partnership with Graham, and they opened the company Buffett, Graham & Co. Graham showed Warren how to identify undervalued stocks, taught him the importance of doing thorough research, and most importantly, instilled in him the patience to wait for the right investment opportunities. When Warren graduated from the University of Nebraska at Omaha with a degree in business, he already knew what he wanted to do with his life, through the mentorship of Benjamin Graham. Warren Buffett & Co. was founded in 1954 and began acquiring companies. In 1956, Buffett met a young insurance executive named Malcolm Forbes. After hearing about Buffett's investment strategy, Forbes asked him to invest in his struggling textile business, Berkshire Hathaway. By the end of 1965, Buffett had purchased a controlling interest in Berkshire Hathaway and made it his primary vehicle for acquiring other businesses. Today, Berkshire Hathaway is a multinational conglomerate operating in more than 40 industries worldwide. The year before, in 1964, Buffett met Paul Graham, an attorney who became his business partner and close friend. Together, they built a reputation for shrewd deal-making and financial acumen. In the early 1970s, they acquired a number of shoe factories across the eastern United States. The business was not particularly profitable, but they managed to turn it around and make it into a multi-million-dollar enterprise. One of their most successful deals was the purchase of a failing woolen mill in New Bedford, Massachusetts. They fixed up the plant and brought in new management, which quickly turned the business around and made it one of the most productive textile factories in America. Their expertise in turning around failing businesses made them sought-after consultants in the corporate world. During the 1980s, they helped bail out several major corporations from bankruptcy. For example, Buffett and Paul Graham bought a controlling interest in the Washington Post after its founder, Philip Graham, committed suicide. They guided the newspaper through a period of intense competition and economic uncertainty, helping it to emerge even stronger than before. By the late 1980s, Warren Buffett was well on his way to becoming the most successful investor in the world. His investment strategy was simple. He looked for undervalued companies with strong fundamentals and held on to them for the long term. This strategy has paid off big time. Since 1965, Berkshire Hathaway stock has increased by more than 200,000%. That's better than any other investment strategy over the same time period. Buffett's success can be attributed to his ability to identify undervalued companies and then wait patiently for the market to recognize their true worth. He doesn't believe in trying to time the market or in making quick trades. Instead, he focuses on finding good investments and then holding on to them for as long as they remain strong. This approach has allowed him to build a fortune of nearly $100 billion. And it's also made him one of the most respected investors in the world. But Buffett isn't just a successful investor. He's also one of the most generous philanthropists. He's pledged to give away 99% of his wealth during his lifetime through the Giving Pledge. He's already given away billions of dollars to various charities, including the Susan Thompson Buffett Foundation, which provides funding for abortion providers and reproductive health services. Despite his immense wealth and success, Buffett remains humble and down to earth. He lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He drives a car he bought in 2014. He's known for his folksy wisdom, and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. He's also got a great sense of humor. When asked what he thought about the stock market crash of 2008, he said, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." In spite of his incredible accomplishments, Buffett hasn't been immune to setbacks and failures. In 2008, he made a disastrous investment in the railroad Burlington Northern Santa Fe. The purchase price was $26.5 billion, which, at the time, Buffett thought was a good deal. However, the investment quickly turned sour, and Buffett lost billions of dollars. Despite this setback, Buffett has rebounded and continued to make wise investments. He's also remained true to his philanthropic roots, pledging to give away the majority of his wealth during his lifetime. It's clear that Buffett's success can be attributed to his keen intellect, his patience, and his commitment to giving back. As one of the richest men in the world, he could easily have spent his life indulging in luxury and excess. Instead, he's chosen to live a modest life and use his wealth to make a positive impact on the world. As we look to the future, it's clear that Warren Buffett will continue to be a force to be reckoned with in the investment world. His timeless investment strategies and unwavering commitment to philanthropy have earned him the respect and admiration of people around the globe. No matter what challenges lie ahead, one thing is certain. Warren Buffett is more than just the Oracle of Omaha. He's a true legend who's made a lasting impact on our world. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to leave us a like. Also, let us know in the comments below what you think about Warren Buffett and his investment strategies. We hope you learned something new and found the video useful. So, consider sharing it with your friends and family. We'd appreciate it. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on any of our future videos. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time.